Okay, this is gonna be a little bit more off the cuff because I really want to talk about this, which is the one reason as to why you fail as a trader. And it's something that bugged me for years. It's something that I had a lot of problems with for years. And the question that I get asked the most is, Kimmel, how did you become a profitable trader? And I think about that question all the time because I always want to try to provide as best of an answer as possible. And it always comes back to one thing, which is I never thought that I was failing. No matter if you're winning, no matter if you're losing, you're not successful or you're not a failure. It's not there's no end goal. Unless we're talking, especially in trading, like if we were talking about a football game or something, then obviously there's a winner and there's a loser. But at the end of the day, I think the perception of losses is what keeps you unprofitable. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, every single time you try, you fail. It doesn't matter what we are talking about. It could be the most random thing that I might want to do here. Let's say that I want to flip my phone and I wanted to land it on the camera side. It's like, see, I just failed at flipping my phone. But do you believe that if I did this now for, I don't know, 300,000 times, that I would look back at my first time at which I tried and I failed and be like, oh my God, that guy is trash? Obviously not, because if you were to come in with that expectation of as soon as you start, you have to be good, or oh, I am 1 year in, I have to be good. Listen, circumstances change, right? So I think that what keeps most traders unprofitable is their perception of losing. Because their perception of losing is also what makes them enter into this cycle once you enter in one negative trade. Your perception of losing is what makes you not allow yourself to end the day negative. And that's when you spiral. You know you blow your accounts when you enter in one trade and it's a losing trade and you think, well, I don't want to end the day on a loss, so therefore let me just enter in one more trade. Then it's a loss and you're like, okay, just one more trade, a little bit higher risk. And then all of a sudden your account is gone. But the basis of that was your perception of losing. Because you thought on that specific day that you entering in that trade and it being a loss and you finishing the day off negative means you are a bad trader. When in reality, you're just a trader. That's what trading is. Trading is losing, trying is failing. This is one of the things that I like to say all the time. Just start. Whatever you want to do, just start. You will fail. Fail multiple times. Right? Like if you go watch my first YouTube video, it was horrible. Like I did that editing and I thought, this is amazing. This is an amazing video. I don't know why it doesn't have 10,000 views. I'm not kidding you. I genuinely believe that. But I never looked at anything that I did as a failure. It's like, okay, I move on. And the problem with trading is that you can do everything right and still not have the outcome that you desire, which is a profitable trade, which is a profitable month, quarter, whatever it is. And that is what I believe increases the failure rate in trading so much. Is because usually if you do everything right, if you follow the script, this, and this, you will make money. In trading, it's the opposite. Like you can have a profitable plan, you can enter in 5 trades and 5 trades being a loser. That can happen. On any plan, 5 losing trades in a row can happen. You cannot tell me otherwise. It's pure maths. So that means that doing the right thing does not give you the outcome that you desire. And then this whole perception, as soon as you have the perception of, if I fail, that means I did something wrong, make sure that as soon as you fail, as soon as you enter in a losing trade, you will want to deny that by trying to make sure that you take a profitable day. No day in your mind can unprofitable because that simply means you're not a profitable trader, and that is not true. A profitable trader is someone that has the right system and executes on it for a long enough period of time. And let me tell you, doing the right thing and failing is what we call practice. And practice makes perfect. And let me tell you, in 10 years' time, when we're trading, when we are in New York having fun and trading, all of us, we're still going to be taking losers. There's still days at which we are going to lose. And so it all comes back to the perception of failing. The perception of failing is going to be your foundation of your success as a trader. If you believe that losing is failing and that failing equals bad, you're not going to want to fail. So you're going to do your best to never admit that you failed, and this is what is going to create your demise. This is what makes traders blow their accounts. By the way, I'm going to be doing a live training on the 20th of January. Just check the first link in the description and sign up. It's completely free. Reserve your spot. You'll get access to all of my market breakdowns, all for free. And this is on the 20th of January. It's online. Anyone can get access to it. But the truth is that at the end of the day, all we have to do as humans, this doesn't only apply to trading, by the way. This applies to everything. As humans, all we have to do is try. You are the main character in your story, right? You are the main character in your story. Don't care about what other people think, say, or do. I was laughed at so many times for being a trader, right? Like I did not tell people that I was a trader because I was afraid of what they were going to say about me. But I didn't let that define me. At the end of the day, you have to try. Like, don't live your life based on what the opinion of people outside that have no effect long-term in your life are going to think. Trying is failing. And failing is one step towards your first success. Failing is a step towards success. I don't know any, tell me one millionaire that has never failed. Maybe a Nepo baby, maybe. But that doesn't matter. That's not a good life either, right? So I think that if you want to succeed at trading, the highest ROI life development thing you can do is change your perspective on failing and fail more. The more you fail, the more you'll be numb to failing, and the higher the likelihood of you achieving success. Like a winner is just a loser that got up one more time. I love this quote. I absolutely love this quote because it's so true. If we now just think a little bit about nature, on why we hate failing so much, it's because with our ancestors, what did failing mean? Well, failing meant you don't have food on the table. Maybe failing means that you die. But in trading, with good risk management, failing is never a life or death situation. If you always look at it from the bigger picture, it's never that bad. It's like a lot of traders are afraid of going full time or just taking a little bit of a risk. And what I think is, what happens if you fail? Like, what is the worst case scenario in case you fail? Because usually the worst case scenario is literally where you're at right now, right? So let's say you have a 9-to-5 job right now and you're with your family, which is great, and you try to do this trading thing. What if it doesn't work out? What's the worst case scenario? You continue working your 9-to-5 with your family? That's amazing. Like with trading and good risk management, it's never life or death. It's never life or death. And I think that is what kept me going for so long. It's because I knew that worst case scenario, I'll just go back to college and I'll get another job. Like The worst case scenario is that, and you have a nice story to tell your kids. I think it's a great message to tell everyone, and that's why I wanted to make this video. Like, I wasn't gonna post this, but I just feel it's something that I like to talk about. If you want to be lucky, try something 10,000 times and let the luck come to you. Like, if you think that, oh, I'm not lucky enough, blah, 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 have you entered in 10,000 trades? Have you tried for 10,000 hours? Have you tried anything for more than 1,000 hours? No, so obviously you're not gonna be as lucky as someone that has done it. Luck finds you once you have enough repetition. That's all that luck is. And I saw this one reel that I found very, very funny, which is to be ball in, you need to be all in. And I'll leave you with that. Change your perception on failing. Failing is okay. Failing is part of life. Failing is part of trading. Failing is your job as a trader. Losing is your job as a trader. Once you change that perspective, you'll be thankful. And don't forget, on the 20th of January, I'm hosting a free live event where I'm going to break down exactly everything you need in order to become profitable in a matter of 90 days. And so if that is something that interests you, then reserve your spot with the first link in the description. You'll get access to my free education platform and my Telegram. So with that being said, check out the first link in the description. And if you want the best prop firm, CFD or futures, then check out Funded Next, also with the link in the description. And code Kimmel gets you the best discount code on CFDs and code KT on futures. Peace.